Alrighty, this morning we're gonna change the rear end fluid on Lord Vader. Put some fresh stuff in. It's been 6,000 miles since I changed the first for the first time. I changed the first time at 17,000 miles. Got all the break-in stuff out of there, and I'm gonna take it to the Tail of the Dragon next month and run it really hard, as I already did last year. And so I'm gonna get that old fluid out of there from last year and put some fresh stuff in there. This is the recommended fluid. And I just had oral surgery yesterday too, so I can't do any heavy lifting today. So I figure this would be the perfect light job to get done this morning since I'm limited. All right, let's get a cold start on Lord Vader. Everybody likes a cold start. Let me get out of the way so I don't get blasted. Oh yeah. Some of you are saying, why didn't you wrap it real good? Well, I'll tell you why. Never wrap a cold engine, because it'll damage your bearings, rings, cylinder walls, pistons. It's just not a good idea. You should get it up to 160 degrees operating temperature, you know, before you do anything like that. Plus your valve springs. They don't like that cold wrapping stuff either. Yeah, you can break some valve springs wrapping it cold. So yeah, always let her warm up to 160. You're good after that. All right, let's get started on this thing. A little bit of water there out of the exhaust. Slide up in here. Oh man, it's a little tight. A little tight. Man, I done got too big. Alrighty. Snap that loose. Alright. Y'all can see that. Shouldn't come out fast because I didn't take out the fill port plug yet. That should limit it. Oh wow, that looks really good after 6,000 miles. Real good. Real good. You can see that. Not much. Not much debris. Not much. Pretty good. And the fluid color is fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, wow. That looks really good. Wipe my finger off. Get the real deal there. Real good. Real good color. Yeah, I like that. It's way better than that first time, boy. With all that break-in greases and stuff that are in the rear end from the factory. Boy, they really get churned up in there for that first rear end fluid change. Yep. But yeah, I like that. I mean, there's not much debris on this thing. It was covered last time. I got another video. You can go back and watch that video on my YouTube channel where I changed it the first time and did this and put it on the rag. Boy, it was a whole bunch of stuff. That's all I got off the plug this time. Very little. That looks really good. Very, very happy with that. That's what I wanted to see this second time. So it doesn't have any break-in greases and stuff in the rear end anymore. That's what I expected to see. Really good looking, clean fluid. Very little coloration to it. Looks fantastic. You know, the vacuum's done pulled itself. Now it's just a slow drain. We'll just let it drain and come back to it, and then we'll cap it off and refill it. All right, I thought I'd show y'all how I get the car leveled up so that I get all the fluid drained out of it and get the new fluid back into the proper level. With the car being level is a must to get it just right. So that's how I do it. Little homemade blocks I made to get it up the same 8 inches as the race ramps are set at 8 inches. And I just jack up each side. I've got the special jacking pads. I don't know if you can see that. I got the special jacking pads under there. I think ZL1 add-ons, I believe, carries those jacking pads. I think that's who I got them from. But they'll allow you to use a regular jack. Jack this car up. And I have them on the back. I have them on the back as well. Yeah, right there. ZL1addons.com. There you go. Plugging for them right now. Look out. But yeah, that's the old method. Jack it up both at the same time. Back and forth till you get the car up high enough to put your little blocks under it. That's how I have to do it here at the house because I don't have a full lift or a half lift or any of those things. Yeah, I know I should have. I should have one of those, but I don't because I'm stupid. I'm cheap and stupid. I like to work harder, I guess. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with y'all. It's another reason I didn't want to do Bix here at the house, do his rear end fluid change. I didn't want to put his car through my little jacking procedure and all that and have something happen here. Boy, I'd feel sick about that. So at least until I can get something a little nicer and a little bit safer than this apparatus. But for now, it works for me. And I just thought I'd share that with y'all. All right. Wait on this fluid to drain. All right, something I just found out here. They changed the bottle design on the rear end fluid. GM did. So now we have this large top versus the smaller, older top. So now my pump is not gonna work with that larger top. So I'm gonna have to take and pop this open and just pour it over into this smaller type jug. It's a good thing I still had half a quart left over of that old jug, or I wouldn't even have the jug. I'd have to find a jug that worked. But yeah, and if you want to get these pumps, I mean, they're less than $10. I got one on eBay, and And I got one of them on Amazon. So yeah, they're easy to get. I'm sure there's some out there with the larger top on them by now, something to go with these new jugs they're making. But oh well, I ain't got to use it. I still got this jug. Looks like I'll just be keeping that jug and transferring them until I get tired of it and buy the right pump for these new jugs. All right, thought I'd just let y'all in on that though. All right, it's drained long enough. It's time to put the drain plug back in. Make sure it's clean. And it's just a 3/8 ratchet that's right in that plug. Good jerk right there. It's tight. It also has a rubber seal on that plug that helps it seal up. So there's no need to go super tight on that thing. It's not gonna leak. With that rubber seal there, not gonna leak at all. Wipe some of this exhaust crud off just for it to get back on there again. All right. I think I'll move the camera to a better location so y'all can see what I'm doing better. All right. We got our pump put into our jug, and now we're going to stick our hose right inside the fill port there. There we go. And then we're gonna start pumping. Start pumping this. It'll take a while too. Trust me. Done it before. It takes a while. Get it filled back up. Generally it takes about 1.5 quarts on these rear ends. And you will get tired of pumping before you're done. All right, that's got that. All right. Now I gotta swap it out. Put some more fluid in here until I get my 1.5 quarts. I don't want to spill any on my shop floor. So I'll put my rag out here to catch any of these drippings. And just like so. That'll be fine until we get back under here. Yeah. That's 130. Going on 2. Alrighty. Edit, cut. Take 4. This is gonna be a little nasty. Gonna be a little on the nasty side, but that's alright. We'll just wipe this off. Wipe this off. Right off. Yeah. All right. Now then. Put this back in. All right. Stick this back in here. start pumping again. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, that should do it. It should steadily drip out now and keep dripping out because it's full. And that's how you know. And it is continuing to drip out, so it is full. Now I can take my hose off and drain it out. Drain it out. I can reach it. And let's get our plug back in here. All right, we've got her full. It's continuing to drip, which indicates that it is full and it's running off. That's how you know you got her completely full. And that's about 1.5 quarts, roughly. Now I'm going to put my plug back in, tighten it up, and we're done. Don't forget your little rubber O-ring. If it comes off, make sure you check up here and see if your rubber O-ring is stuck on your rear end. If it is, get it off there and put it back on your plug and make sure everything's clean. And then put it back in. That's the way to do it. And that's all you need. Boom, boom, boom. Done. And your rubber O-ring will seal that right up. You won't have any problems. All right. And that completes the process of changing the rear end fluid on this ZL1. Okay, rear end fluid is changed. Everything's back tight and filled up. We're all good to go. Do a semi-cold start and bring it back off of the ramps.